I wanted to go ahead and do another quick balancing practice problem. Okay, same worksheet. We have aluminum sulfate. Aluminum's plus 3, sulfate's minus 2, so I get Al2SO4 3. Calcium hydroxide. Calcium's plus 2, hydroxide's minus 1. Swap and drop. CaOH2. Okay, and that's going to make aluminum hydroxide. Aluminum's plus 3, hydroxide's minus 1. So again, swap and drop. AlOH3. Okay, and calcium sulfate. Calcium's plus 2, sulfate's minus 2. They cancel each other out. CaSO4. Okay, if I take a look, I have 2 aluminum on the left, 1 on the right. 3 sulfates on the left, 1 on the right. 1 calcium on the left, 1 on the right. 2 hydroxides on the left, and 3 on the right. So I want to go through and balance. Okay, I'm going to balance my metals first. So I have a total of 2 aluminum on the left. I want to have 2 aluminum on the right. So I'm going to put a 2 here. 2 times my 1 aluminum gives me 2 aluminums. 2 times my 3 hydroxides now gives me a total of 6 hydroxides on this side. Okay, now come check our chart. Our aluminum is balanced. Okay, our sulfate is not, our calcium is not, our hydroxide is not. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and pick sulfate since that's next on the list. So I have 3 sulfate on the left. I want to have 3 sulfate on the right. So if I come over here, I only have 1 sulfate. So if I do 3 times this 1 calcium, that's going to give me 3 calciums. 3 times my 1 sulfate, that's going to give me a total of 3 sulfates. Now my aluminum is balanced and my sulfate is also balanced. However, now my calcium is not, so I've got to fix my calcium. I have 3 calcium on the right. I want 3 calcium on the left. So over here on the left, I'm going to put a big number 3. 3 times my 1 calcium gives me a total of 3 calciums. 3 times my 2 hydroxides, 3 times 2 now gives me a total of 6 hydroxides. And now you'll notice your balance. 2 aluminums, 3 sulfate, 3 for calcium, and 6 and 6 for hydroxide. Okay. And then I wanted to go ahead and show you if I can find it. Here we go. I wanted to show you how there could be a polyatomic on one side but not on the other. So I have calcium oxide. Calcium is plus 2. Oxide is minus 2. So CaO plus water is obviously H2O is going to make calcium hydroxide. So calcium is plus 2. Hydroxide is minus 1. That gives us CaOH2 for swap and drop. Okay. So if we take a look at this, we have calcium on both sides. I have 1 calcium on the left, 1 calcium on the right. I have oxygen on both sides. I have 1, 2 oxygens on the left. And over here on the right, I have 2 times my 1 oxygen gives me 2 oxygens on the right. Okay, I have a total of 2 hydrogens on the left. And 2 times my 1 hydrogen here gives me a total of 2 hydrogens here. So the point was not to practice balancing here. The point was for you to notice that your hydroxide broke apart. Okay, so since my hydroxide broke apart, I had to break it apart in my actual table. Okay, hope that helps.